Hello. Right, let's have a look. So is this Ludus Magna? It's called. So just want to make sure I get what you have requested. So we do a new game, go through tutorial, trying to go bang up, manage Ludus, fight arena fights with gladiators. Right, gotcha. QTE combat. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's just we'll just run through and see what we can do. All right. So, as a Lannister, you are the master of the gladiator school. Talents will shape every aspect of your ludus, from finances to combat prowess. Choose your perks wisely. They affect your economy, combat power, training efficiency, and management capabilities. You have 5 talent points to distribute. Choices are permanent. Okay. Just do my normal name for things. Sure. Yeah, that go. Why not? Okay. Right. Max 2. Okay. Let's do like a little morale, a little bit of this. Oh, hang on, I might be having this in. Yep, sorry. That one looked weird. I have an add-on that forces everything into dark mode, so my fault. That looks better. Okay. Positive events. Let's see what else we've got. Dominus have a fighter under. Okay, yeah, cool. And more healing overnight. Is that all 5? That's 5. Okay. Generate a biography. Okay. From humble provincial soul rises echo. Name whispered with awe amongst the legionaries and feared by the beasts of the arena, for Fortuna herself seems to guide his blade in his hand. With a warrior's heart aflame and a healer's touch to mend the wounds of his fierce brethren, Echo has forged a new Ludus, a beacon of loyalty and skill, destined to carve its legend in the marble halls of Rome's grandest amphitheatres. His gladiators, bound by an unbreakable spirit and Echo's unwavering command, shall march forth, their triumphs echoing across the empire. Let's found a school. So that's the command center. Gold Fame Fighters actions. Okay. Actions are your currency for the day. Training, resting, accepting fights, all cost action. Okay. Lucia. Highest and most, and for against efficient. Okay. Fights and fame. Fame grows, you get more features like the market and the armory. Manage your gladiators. Train, rest, prepare them for battle. Okay, each gladiator has unique stats. Click on them to train, rest, or view their full profile. Okay. Training improves stats. Strength deals more damage. Agility attacks first. Stamina reduces damage taken. Technique lands critical hits. And charisma earns more fame. Rest, recover health and morale. Gladiators with low health or morale perform worse in battle and are more likely to get injured. Right. Send them to work, but it drains the morale and risks injury. Okay. Go into the arena to accept fight contracts. Whoops. There we go. And opponent difficulty and rewards. Use Spy to reveal detailed stats and gear, which costs 1 action, except starts the fight setup, unless you assign a gladiator. Gotcha. Past battles. Yep, okay. Finances. Daily income and expenses. Okay. Know the basics. Alright. Okay. Alright. Put a small gladiator school on the outskirts of the city with nothing but a few coins, 200 gladiators, and a dream of glory. Ludus and legend. Training sends the arena and gold and fame, but where part of glory is paid with blood and failure means ruin. Each 1500 fame become a legend of Rome. Also have 100 days to prove your worth. But run out of gold for too long or lose your gladiators, your Ludus will be seized. Got ya. That's what you meant by don't go bankrupt. Got it. Okay, so we've got 3 actions available. I feel we should probably do a fight. Ooh, music. Ah, okay. I like that you don't have the music auto playing. That is very good, because that is one of my pet peeves for sure. Let's do. So my guys are completely untrained, right? So, man, why is this? It is quite loud. That might just be my end, to be fair. But so let's train you a little bit in. Let's do agility. Let's get you some more speed. Increased by 1. Okay, gotcha. Let's have a look at this guy's stats. Oh, there we go. So what, 46, 40, 48, 46. It's a close fight, but I reckon Quintus Strico can take him. You say it's QTEs, right? All right. I should probably like get him some armor or something. Ah, he's fine. Okay. Higher agility attacks first. What's your key prompts? Press the correct key to dodge or block incoming attacks. Land a crit. Type the word fast to confirm bonus damage. Okay. That is interesting. Oh. That was very loud. Rude. Damn. Well, that did not go great. Got it. Damn. Alright. Back here then. That's the end of the day. Alright. Okay, it's fallen ill. Agrippa. Bro. What a ding dong. We'll pay for his treatment. Let him rest up a bit. Let's get then some training. Let's get you some strength in. Alright, I can't go to the armory and stuff. I have to reach a certain level first. Yeah, got it. Is there anything else that I should be doing? Just the arena, right? Yeah, okay. Let's do a little more training for them first. Yeah. Give him some strength training. Because clearly that was not enough. Let's give you some more strength. Give you some more agility. Do I want to rest you or send him to work? I wish. I feel like, sending them to the mines, it's a penalty of obviously morale. You get gold. I think it'd be good if it gave strength as well, because they, working their strength in the mine. Just makes it a little more tempting to do, I guess. Alright. That's that day. Is there different enemies? Is it the same guy? Looks like the same guy, but it's probably different. I assume. Let's get a couple more training rounds in here for this guy. Let's give another arena fight a go. What does the 236 mean? Is that like his strength? His overall like power? Is that his total stats? Total stats, got it. Okay. Well, yeah, screw it. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it another go. Don't have any armor or anything else, so I guess we're just going. That is definitely too loud. Ooh. That was far away from where my hand was. Alright. Alright. Easy. A little bonus from the charisma, I assume. That's good. Okay. Good. We got some fame. Good. It's good. Alright. Nice. Where's my gold? 422. Is there anything... What's challenges? Oh. Oh, okay. I suppose, yeah, I guess gold is just used for upkeep. And then obviously buying gear and stuff later would make sense, yeah. Let's give him some technique training, get his stats up a bit. And I'll give him a rest as well. I guess it's used for resting too, gold is, so yeah, fair enough. Alright, end the day. I'm just kind of neglecting this guy, but it's also kind of like I'm not sure there's much reason to mess with this guy. Wait, they have a level bar at the bottom? Wait. What does the level bar do? Huh. Did I get like a point or something? No. What is what does the level bar do? Is that just when you train someone? Let me try. Hang on. No, it's because you want to fight, I'm assuming. I don't see any change in his stats from the level. But yeah, fair enough. Let's give him one more bout of. Oh, let's do agility training, and then we'll go and do another fight for him. An easy one. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. So I like the combat mechanic. I do think that's good. I'm gonna stop this music for now. I think it's just the way I have my audio set up, but it's really loud for me. I think the QT combat could be more common that it pops up. Maybe not every attack, but I wouldn't mind if it was every attack. Yeah, I suppose then you'd be ready for it to pop up, but I think it popping up more often would be, helpful, honestly. helpful in just terms of engagement, you know, keeping me personally like engaged and focused on the game. I'd quite like that, I think. Right, we have to end the day. So he's still level 2. Oh, I thought winning was going to get him a level up. Okay. Fair enough. He's on a 2-win streak, so I guess his morale is high as hell, which is great. We love that. All right. I'm gonna guess. Well, I suppose I should probably heal him actually first. Has about 100 health and 100 morale. He's capped out right now, which is great. Guess he gets morale from winning, which is good. Yeah. I suppose so. You asked about repetitiveness. I think this part is quite repetitive because there isn't anything else for me to do here. Also, it feels like there's no point training up a second gladiator. Like I have two, but my options are to split my training between them each day, or just have one that can actually win. So it feels kind of pointless to have two. I know one can be sent off to like work for gold, which is probably useful because I am slowly running out of gold, I guess. But then it's like then I basically have a gladiator and a miner. And that's it. I don't he's not a gladiator anymore. I feel like I need more to be able to do with the secondary gladiators. Whether I guess I can take multiple fights a day. If I train both, I guess would be the intention. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling overly um, excited about the two gladiators. All right, let's give this a go. Oh damn! Nah. Oh, all right. That fight was a perfect example of what I mean with the QTEs, in that it feels like it's in the middle ground between it being an active fight and an idle fight. Like, if you want it to be idle, don't have QTEs. But if you want it to be active and have the player engaging in the QTEs, they need to be a lot more common, for sure. Because there was one in that whole fight, right? Like, they blocked and they dodged, but I only got the chance to, parry one thing. Which feels like I had like zero impact on what actually happened in that. I could have not parried that and still would have won. It didn't feel like I made any difference. So yeah, I think that needs bumping up how much it's doing, or if you want them to be idling the fights, then take it away completely. Yeah, repetitiveness wise, as you've requested about that, it is this early stage at the very least. I can see how once you get fame and whatnot. I mean, I'm going to keep going, obviously, but for right now, it definitely is feeling like I'm. Let me do another training. Actually, I'm kind of just I'm in a very simple loop. Okay, helpful. I like the event pop-ups. That's a good idea. Should be more of them. I would definitely break up the monotony of doing these fights over and over again, for sure, for sure. Um, What? Oh, there is a. Oh. Okay. That should be. Okay, I didn't know those arrows were there for there to be another option, but that's very interesting as a choice. Huh. Let me check this guy. See, looking at him, first of all, okay, um, that should be in English. This fight is vastly stronger than what I have. There is no point me even trying to take that fight when I could just take this fight and guarantee I get 10 fame. As much as this is slow, and I think that's also going to push against you, is that, like, if I could take this fight because of my, if I, like, hit every QTE perfectly and I can take the harder fight because of that, that feels rewarding, and it feels like I'm breaking up the monotony of doing the same fight over and over again. But because I don't know how many QTE events I'm going to get, I don't know whether or not I'm going to be able to win this. The likelihood is that I don't. If I get one QTE again, like I did in my last fight, then there's no way I win that. You know? If I, however, do this one, I'm probably pretty much guaranteed to win this one. So, I'm going to do that one. Let's do another training, and I'll go and hit this guy again with this one once again. For what it's worth, I do like the crit mechanic as well. That's good. I like that it's a different QTE for a crit, and it is relatively difficult. Like, it's not. I can see a lot of people struggling to hit that for sure. What's this? Ah, I see. I'll do that afterwards. Well, I don't need to do that. You have a playtest of me doing it right here. But yeah. Okay. I'm seeing. I see the gameplay loop, and it does feel a bit slow. Also, I don't know why my guy's leveling up or what that's doing for me. Is that, I mean, he's a champion. That's cool. Does that do something? Am I getting extra money because he's a champion, or does he cost extra? I That probably needs explaining. Yeah. Okay, I've won 4 fights in a row. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't need to do the expensive one this time. Huh. Let's do another stamina, and then I'll go fight another fight, I guess. And this one, I know there's no point me even looking at this one now. We just fight this guy again. In we go. As the champion, once again. Oh, off the bat, huh? Oh, that was a bit. Damn, oh, it was a bit close. Holy moly. Whew. Okay. See, that one felt like I had a lot more to do. Like, if I hadn't hit those crits, I wouldn't have won that, for sure. I think the regularity of QTEs needs to be at that kind of level, for sure. And, bro, I've tried kind of ignoring them for now. That took a while. What I am 99% sure is AI art really needs to go. It might just be placeholders, and that's absolutely fine. There are a lot of people who will heavily dislike having that as an option in general. I personally I'm not super against there being AI art, but it is becoming more and more in your face as you see more and more images. The more I look at these images and the more I look at this game, the more I can see how AI the art is, and it feels very. I don't know. It just feels off. That uncanny valley feeling definitely is something that you should try and ear away from a little bit. But yeah. Let's do this once again. Oops. Oh. Oh. All right. So like, what are my level ups for? Oh, is this why I have two guys? I picked the thing that gives me two guys. I get that now. But that still doesn't mean that they should be practically useless, you know? Because he is practically useless. Yeah. Let me have a quick look at the notes you left as we are coming towards the end of the 30 minutes. Let me just check. Tutorial is good. I do like the tutorial. The early game here is definitely quite repetitive. I'll run one more fight actually before it stops, just so I can see what it's like once I hit 100 fame as well. Nope, I nearly started a fight with another guy. Oh, I didn't heal. Damn. Well, oh, I lost fame for it as well. Ah, hell. Wait, I lost fame? I had. That seems like a bug. I had 91 just before. You'll be able to see when you're watching the video. I had 91 and I lost 8 fame and I now have 88. That seems incorrect. That probably needs sorting out. Weird. This is like a pretty simple issue. It's probably quite easily fixed. Let me do one more and then I'll run through. Well, actually, if I can. Okay, yeah, I guess 17 fame for that. So I should be able to win this one. And then we can have a look at the armory and the market and see what the deal is with that. Man. Oh my god. Yeah, that was pretty damn close. So, market, hire new gladiators, recruit staff, purchase equipment, and armory, store and equip your fighters with weapons and armor. Makes sense. Makes sense. So new guys. Okay. First, instant note for this. I immediately met with 6 people who are weaker than my current gladiator, and therefore there's no point in buying any of them. The staff, okay. Extra HP on treatments, cheaper prices, free scouting. Is that spying? Is it spying on the gladiator enemies? Trait discovery and equipment insights. Okay, that's good. Armory wise, how do? Oh, I assume. Wait here. Aha, market. There we go. So I can buy buy stuff there. Okay, that's good. I like the armor. I feel it being locked behind 100 fame makes the initial 100 fame a relatively boring experience to get to. I never actually looked at this. Right. I feel like I want them to be able to discover traits earlier as well. So to address each part of what you've asked for, tutorial was good. It did explain most things. You are missing explaining the gladiator levels, I believe, unless I missed it. It's entirely possible I didn't read properly. But the gladiator levels, that is being missed. I don't know what leveling up my gladiators actually does. Their stats didn't change as far as I could tell. They didn't seem to fight any different, so I'm not really sure what leveling them up does. Yeah, no idea. The systems all make sense for the most part. As I said before, I already mentioned this. Having this as an option, and then having there be no point in having a separate, a secondary one is kind of eh. I played 13 days and I got one event pop up. If you're gonna do events, I felt they should be more common, both in positive and negative ones. Absolutely fine, but they should be more common. The QTEs definitely need to be more common. It definitely would have kept me more engaged in the fights. A lot of the times I was sat there like waiting, like my hands on my keyboard, hovering, waiting to press the key, and I'm never actually pressing the key. And like I pressed it once or twice, and it was a shock each time it did. So yeah, probably need more QTEs, and honestly, there just needs to be more in this first 100 fame. Like the armory, well, not even the armory, I guess the market. If I can, I want at the very least, you can have staff locked behind like a certain level of fame, and gladiators as well. You know, like you don't have the reputation to hire more gladiators. You don't have the reputation to hire staff. Those are fine. Equipment, I feel like this needs to be something that you can get early on. I think that would enable a lot more. It would also give me reason to actually spend time having my guy work. Because right now, there is very little advantage to me sending anyone to go and actually do mining when I could just do a fight instead, and I can, alleviate my expenses of 51 by doing a fight and winning 64. You know? It feels very pointless in terms of earning money that I could just do the fight, the easy fight, instead of working and earning. Look, 15% chance for an injury, 40 gold, minus 20 morale, or I just do a fight and earn. Well, not this one, for example, obviously, but I do a fight. That's crazy. And earn 66 gold there, done. And I'm, at a advantage from what I had from just having someone work, So I think the early game definitely needs a bit more. From this point forward, I can see it being more interesting, having the market and having the ability to get traits on the guys as well. Once I can hire a doctor, like I can see it going somewhere. The first 100 fame needs a lot of work to give you a bit more, Right. If you want further playtests, or you do another one with We Playtest Games, feel free to request me. I'm more than happy to like keep playing through this. I use my personal email, so I'm more than happy to keep running through this more if you want a longer playtest, and I'll run through to 100 days. But yeah, honestly, not a bad game. I don't obviously a lot of criticism. I get that, but don't take that as a disheartening way. It's good. It is a good game. I do like it. The art is a bit off-putting, and the early levels are a little boring, a little repetitive, and not a lot going on. But I can see it opening up into a better thing, and I like browser games like this. I think it could be really great. A bit more work, and it'll turn into a very good game from what I can tell. So yeah, keep working on it, and hopefully I will hear from you again, and we can playtest some more of this. Cheers.